At night, the city is alive. Lights glow, people keep moving, headlights flow down wide roads like rivers, carrying people through the city. In tall buildings, lights turn on and off. Each light means work, a goal, a deal done. But many feel stress too, pressure, long hours, and lost sleep. Some find small wins, a quiet moment of peace in a world that never stops. On wet streets, people hurry home, their faces glow from phones and neon signs. Each person holds a private world, hopes, fears, and plans. One thing shapes that inner world more than most: money. Money is not just paper, it is more than numbers on a screen. It stands for safety, for freedom, for status. Our brains treat money like safety itself. Because of this, money can change how we think. It can reshape our minds, it shifts our brain chemicals, the signals that guide mood, focus, and action. When we expect a gain, the brain releases dopamine. We feel eager and good. When we face a loss, the brain releases cortisol, a stress chemical. We feel tense and afraid. This comes from survival. Our brains do not tell the difference between a real danger and a sudden drop in money. Both can feel like a threat. Our hearts race, our palms sweat, our focus narrows. This is not a metaphor. This is biology. This is the quiet, unseen power of money on the mind. To understand how money rewires the mind, we must first look at a chemical that has guided our survival for millennia: dopamine. Imagine you receive an unexpected bonus at work, or you find a $50 bill on the sidewalk. Deep within the oldest parts of your brain, a switch is flipped. Your brain releases a small but potent burst of this powerful neurotransmitter. This isn't just a fleeting sensation, it's a fundamental signal from your brain's reward system. Dopamine is the chemical of motivation. It evolved to make us seek out things essential for survival: food, water, social connection. It's the internal voice that whispers, "That felt good. Remember it. Do it again." In our modern world, this ancient circuitry has been co-opted. Each time we buy something new, a sleek phone, a stylish jacket, even a fancy coffee, we get a tiny dopamine hit. The brain doesn't distinguish between a survival reward and a consumer one. It simply logs the feeling, forging a powerful link between spending and pleasure. This cycle explains why shopping can feel so compelling, even addictive. The brain learns that the click of a buy now button leads to a reward, and it will drive you to repeat that action. But here's the crucial detail: dopamine is not just about pleasure, it is about the of pleasure. The hunt is often more thrilling than the prize. The act of browsing, of adding an item to your cart, of tracking the shipping, this entire process can be even more powerful than the purchase itself. Your brain releases dopamine in advance, priming you for the reward. When the package finally arrives, there's another rush. A confirmation of the anticipated pleasure. But it is fleeting. The novelty wears off. The satisfaction diminishes. This is the hedonic treadmill. The high fades, and the brain, now accustomed to that level of stimulus, begins to seek the next hit. It might require a bigger purchase next time, or a more frequent one, to achieve the same feeling. This is the cycle of wanting, not of having. And it's the first step in how money begins to fundamentally rewire our behavior. The human brain is wired for survival. Nothing signals a threat more than loss. The pain of losing money is far more powerful than the pleasure of gaining it. Psychologists call this loss aversion. Losing $100 feels about twice as intense as finding it. Fear can trigger panic, selling in downturns. The brain screams to stop the pain. Yet markets tend to recover. Selling at the bottom locks in losses. Or we hold, avoiding the pain of admitting a mistake. Chronic financial stress floods the body with cortisol, blurring judgment. Build systems, automatic investing, and clear rules, so logic acts when emotion screams. With structure, you steer instead of swerve. When it comes to money, our minds tend to operate in one of two distinct modes: survival or opportunity. These aren't just labels for being poor or rich, they are deeply ingrained neurological frameworks that dictate how we perceive our financial world. They shape every decision, every risk, and every goal. The survival mindset is a state of constant, low-grade emergency. It's a brain consumed by the immediate present: rent, food, the next paycheck. The cognitive load is immense, leaving little room for anything else. This creates a worldview of scarcity and defense. Your brain isn't looking for ways to win, it's desperately trying not to lose. Every dollar is accounted for, and the future is a source of anxiety, not anticipation. From this perspective, choices that seem counterproductive from the outside are perfectly rational. Taking on a high-interest loan isn't a poor financial decision, it's a necessary tool to keep the lights on, to keep life moving forward for one more week. But this is the trap. It becomes a self-perpetuating loop of urgent problems, where you're always putting out fires, never getting the chance to build something fireproof. The opportunity mindset, in contrast, operates from a foundation of stability. It focuses on growth and possibility. The core questions change entirely. It's no longer just about earning enough to get by. It's about asking, how can I grow my income streams? Where can my time and money earn the best possible return? What skills will be valuable not just today, but tomorrow, and in the next decade? The focus shifts from plugging leaks to building a bigger, stronger ship. This mindset reframes risk not as a threat to be avoided, but as a calculated chance to win. It's a long-term game, where progress isn't measured day to day but over years and decades. This is the engine of long-term wealth creation. It's about planting seeds you may not harvest for years, knowing that compounding applies to knowledge and strategy just as it does to money. The shift from survival to opportunity is profound. It requires achieving a baseline of security, but more importantly, it demands a deliberate choice to lift your gaze and look beyond today's horizon. It is one of the most powerful mental transformations you can make, rewiring your brain to see a world of potential instead of a world of problems. The journey starts with small, intentional steps. Begin small, think long, and above all, act consistently. Humans are social. Fitting in once meant survival. That ancient programming still shapes our money behavior. We constantly compare friends, neighbors, and curated strangers. Money becomes the yardstick of status. We buy not only utility, but signals. A car announces you've arrived, a watch says you're successful. Social media amplifies the pressure 1,000 times. Inadequacy can drive debt to keep up. Dopamine rewards status buys. Briefly, the truly wealthy often play a different game. Investing for decades. Define success on your terms and prioritize long-term goals. Quiet the social voice and listen to strategy. The key distinction is time horizon. Most plan around days, weeks, months, the next paycheck, the next bill. The wealthy think in years, decades, generations. They are building foundations for a distant future. Bill Gates exemplifies long-term thinking. He pursued a vision. A computer on every desk and in every home. He reinvested, funded future products, and played a decades-long game. Patience built one of the world's most valuable companies. Later, the same mindset tackled problems spanning generations. Effective investing is often slow and steady. Buy well, hold long, let compounding work its quiet magic. Good years, bad years, no panic. The timeline is 20 years, not 20 days. Emotional discipline is the greatest asset. Plant the tree today, sit in its shade tomorrow. Fortunes are made and lost in a blink, but the winners think differently. They train their brains to treat fear and greed as signals, not commands. They are the calm center in the storm. A novice sees a 20% drop and locks in losses. A pro asks, is this business on sale? They separate price from value. Rational when others panic. That's the hallmark. Plans made in calm act as anchors in storms. Trust systems over gut in the heat of the moment. Great investors are perpetual students with humble minds. They build portfolios robust to futures they cannot predict. Learn, adapt, and compound your judgment. Money brings control, options, confidence. You can walk away, take chances, and live your values. That empowerment fuels ambition and healthy risk-taking, but confidence can quietly morph into overconfidence. Quick wins tempt the mind to credit skill and dismiss luck. Dopamine from past wins whispers, you cannot lose. Stakes rise. Research wanes. Dissent is ignored. History is littered with brilliance undone by hubris. Balance confidence with humility and robust risk controls. Past success guarantees nothing. Seek challenge to your views. Respect markets. Acknowledge luck. Never feel invincible. The longer you want to win, the more carefully you must risk. Our brains are malleable. Habits, emotions, and learned responses can change. Understanding dopamine, loss, and social pressure is a blueprint to your own mind. With awareness, you become the architect, not a passenger. Build space for slowness. Enforce 24 to 48-hour waits on wants. Automate good choices. Remove daily temptation. Practice acting in the presence of fear with tiny, tolerable risks. Stop status comparisons. Define your rich life beyond money. By understanding your brain, you gain the power to shape it. Calm. Patient. Long game oriented. This is the blueprint of a wealth brain. Money changes how people think and behave. It nudges our dopamine, magnifies our fears, and shapes our choices. But when we understand these forces, we can choose systems over impulses and decades over days. Understanding is the first step to building wealth. Start with one habit, one rule, one long-term goal. Then, keep going. The mind you build today will create the life you live tomorrow.